Hey guys, welcome to Twist and Talk with Luke
and Jeff.
Today we're here to talk about some more speed cubing news. You want to start us off on this one?
Start us off on everyone.
Well, yeah.
You can start off.
Oh, come on. Okay. So first, we have a national record for, I believe, China. Can you double check that?
So
it's national
the
record.
5x5 single?
Yeah. So it's national record and fourth in the world, Kai Wen Wong's 5x5 single of 34.49 seconds, which is insane. I can barely solve a 4x4 in 34.49 seconds, let alone a 5x5. So that's really, really cool, actually. Like, just imagine how fast people have to build the centers and do the edges to, get a sub 35.
I can't find it anymore.
Second solve. Huh.
I can't find it.
Just look it up on WCA. But anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, world record for, it's crazy that a sub 34.5 single is only world record for, because I feel like just a couple years ago that would have been world
that would
record.
have been
yeah,
that would have been by a lot.
It's insane. So yeah, congrats to Kai Wen, and yeah, that's awesome. And then we have it's Chinese. So it's Thai. Basically, every couple episodes this happens. His brother installed a thing on his computer where every 100 reloads, it does his name is John Cena thing.
It only happens when he's over. It happened 3 times yesterday. It happens
every time when I'm here. Anyways, so this is for Taiwan. WCA puts it as Chinese Taipei, which is a whole bunch of drama that we aren't going to get into, but we will just say it's the Taiwanese record.
I don't know what that is.
Can you check the Scoob rankings really quick?
Squibby?
Mm-hmm. Because...
Is Scooby Cuber first?
No.
Are you top 100?
No.
Why?
Check average.
Average. Wait, are we moving on?
No, bro, I need you for the rankings, for the nationality.
For the nationality?
No.
Wait, which one?
Okay, it's Chinese. So, fifth in the world is Kaishi Guo's 1.84 seconds. Can you go back on the rankings
average?
really quick? Yeah, it's
That's cool.
Scoob average. So, for some reason, so it's a Chinese national record. It doesn't show that for some reason. But anyways, that it was a Chinese national record. It just said world record 5. But anyways, fifth in the world, 1.84 second Scoob average. 1.84 is crazy because
I've gotten a 6.
Yeah.
In comp.
Scoob just turns so weird. It's just hard to grip it that well and turn that fast.
Yeah, but that's why concave and then X-Men when you Scoob how it's concave. People usually like the concave.
X-Men when you know none of the top 5 uses X-Men.
I know, but the concaveness helps a lot.
I mean, kind of. You're just trying to plug your website.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not. Anyways, I feel like it helps so much with the concaveness.
I don't know. It just doesn't turn as well. That's the thing. I think most of these are...
But if there's a cube with good grip and a lot of speed.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay, third we have so it's national record. It's the Italian national record. It's fifth in the world, and it's the Lin world record. And what the Lin world record means, so Square One doesn't have that many different methods you can use. I mean, there's some, but they're not that different from each other. So the most popular Square One method is Vandenberg, where you basically solve cube shape and then do CP and EP. Or sorry, EO and CO. EP? And then do EP and CP. And Lin is a little bit different. It's kind of like Rue for 3x3. You basically do cube shape and then solve 2 blocks on the side. And it's weird. But anyways.
3.9.
So Alessandro,
you should try that one.
Alessandro I have. Rishi.
Is it hard?
No, not really.
Easier?
I mean, no. But anyways, Alessandro Rishi got a 3.98 squad single, and he also holds the Lin world record average and the national record average. I believe he has a 5 point something average. You want to check that? Alessandro 5.43 average it was, but that's awesome.
Wait,
and
what?
He has a 5.43 average.
Oh.
Alessandro Ricci.
Is
Can you
he?
check on single, by the way? I want to see what this is.
We're going fast.
Currently he has a 4.00 official single, but that 3.98 is going to take him down just a little bit. So I believe that's 5th in the world now. Yes, it is. You want to talk about the next one?
A 7x7? Okay, so there was a world record 5 and a national record for a 7x7 single. It was 1 minute 43.97 seconds for Lim Hung.
And let's see, a minute 43.97 is insane.
That is
actually
really fast.
Like, what do you average on 7x7? Have you
I
even
haven't never
solved?
done that. I've never even done a single.
So yeah,
I
Lim
just
Hung's
solved.
single is 5th in the world, and I believe the average is 3rd in the world. Yeah, so it's really close
They're
to
really
Sung
close.
Nam. Max Park is like 10 seconds ahead of the pack, though. That's the funny thing, is it's like Max Park, and then 10 seconds behind him is everyone else. Like the top 5 behind Max Park are all within 2 seconds apart from each other.
Wait, for 7x7 and bigger cubes, you only do 3 solves?
Yeah.
And they don't like take out the.
No, they don't take out anything. So, yeah, so Lim Hung, it's a Malaysian national record, which is sick. And, like,
Yeah.
7x7.
What 7x7
I actually
issues?
podiumed in 7x7 at my
Oh, yeah.
competition the other day.
Utah Valley
3rd place.
favorites.
Yeah. And I got a 4 minute 39 second average.
What did the other
slash
people get?
mean. Second place got a 4 minute 31. We were close. And then first place got like a 3:41 or something. But it's just crazy because, like, I'm over here happy about, a podium
And
with
they're sad.
like 4:39 seconds. And then there's people over here getting, a minute 43 7x7 singles, which, I'll get there eventually. We hope.
7x7.
Right?
First got average. First was like a minute ahead.
Yeah. 3 minutes 42. But anyways.
And then what's next?
Okay. So
Wait. Let's. I want to talk about your other podium
Okay.
because
So
that's pretty exciting.
I only had one podium on my WCA profile, which was a bronze, and it was in FMC from like a year ago. I had a really lucky CFOP solution and got a 35, which got me 3rd place. And for almost a year, that was my only podium till at my last competition, and I took 1st place in Pure Minx. So now I have a gold, but no silver, which is kind of funny. But I'm really, really happy about that. And it was a 4.56 average, and 2nd place got 4.58. And he's my friend Jacob, and he would have beat me, but
He got a
he
10?
+6'd on the last solve. So
How is that?
So look, a +6.
He got a +2 and then like
so
did it
look,
land
here's
on?
what happened. Landing on the timer isn't a +2.
Never
Anyways, one move away, karate chopped the timer while he was still holding the cube. So this is 1, that is 1, and that is 1. It was
He
funny.
would have like had a 4 average, or like, wait, yeah, everybody did. Yeah, would have had like.
But then the funny part is the guy who got 3rd place had like a 5.5 average, which was about a second behind the rest of us. But then what happened was the competition was running way ahead of schedule. So awards was happening when Pure Minx was supposed to happen. And so this like 10-year-old kid showed up ready to compete in Pure Minx while awards were being given out. And so they had to let him compete. And then he ended up getting the 4.8. So basically, the guy who got 3rd, Canyon from Canyon's Cubes, he didn't really care. He thought it was funny. But anyways, he got a certificate, but not the podium on his profile,
Oh, that's pretty funny.
But yeah, so now I have 3 podiums, which is pretty cool, and I'm happy
my
about
best
it.
is like 20th.
For your ranking.
Pretty cool.
I think my best, I have like a 1st, 2 thirds, and 2 fourths, I think.
23rd with the
19th.
full DNF.
You got
19th.
But that's in the first round. You haven't made finals ever, so it doesn't really.
I made 2nd round once,
I know,
a few times,
but not finals.
3 times. You proud of me?
Yes.
Thank you.
But also,
Oh.
you have to make finals for the thing to count.
Wait, bro. The last comp hasn't showed up yet on like these things.
What do you mean?
Like, see, the last comp that we went to.
Yeah.
It hasn't showed up on here, but it updated there.
It's literally on here.
Where?
Southern Utah Summer 2024.
That what it was called?
Yes.
The one we just went to?
Yes, my friend. Are you blind?
That's what it's called?
Yes. The
Oh.
cedar. Yeah.
Blah. I didn't know that's what it was called.
It is not. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We have an oceanic record from New Zealand, I believe. Maybe Australia, but I think it's from New Zealand.
Holy crap.
11th in the world is multi-blind single of 47 out of 50 cubes solved in 59 minutes, which
Holy
is 44
crap.
points, which is just insane. 3x3 multi-blind, blindfolded solving itself is already amazing. Solving 47 out of 50, you don't even get to pause in between. You just stare at them all, put the blindfold on, do them all.
How long did you inspect for?
What do you mean inspect? Inspecting?
Or like, no,
memos.
like how long was he looking at them
Well,
for?
I don't know, but usually memo takes up most of the time. And he's in the FTO Discord server, so I got to congratulate him on that.
That's so cool.
But yeah, it's sick. It's just the mental. And actually, on that topic, okay, there's something I want to talk about that I didn't put down. But Graham Siggins, he's the multi-blind world record holder, and while I was at my competition, actually, the morning of the competition, I saw that he was on Twitch doing a live stream. So he had attempted 250 cubes multi-blind, but now to beat his PB, he was doing 300 cubes multi-blind. And so throughout the day at the competition, I was watching him memorize all 300 cubes. And so the solves took 11 hours total. Like 11 hours straight, and only 2 hours of it was actually solving cubes with the blindfold on.
Holy.
But then what happened was I was watching at the competition, and then I drove home, like the 4-hour drive from the competition, and right when I got home, I checked, and he was finishing up like the last 3 cubes, and so I got to watch him finish, and it was insane. So he had 288 out of 300 cubes solved.
Holy crap. That's just his PB, like, home?
Uh-huh. The thing
He
is,
should try Graham Siggins?
uh-huh.
You should try that.
The thing is, it has to be under 1 hour for multi-blind.
It does?
Yeah, that's why you can't do like.
This person took exactly an hour, 13th.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, it's crazy.
Why does it have to be under an hour?
I think honestly, it's possible that in the future they'll expand it to like 2 hours.
If like nobody's like
because like eventually there's gonna be like 70 out of 70 cubes solved in under an hour type of thing, and then at that point the only way to improve would be to attempt more cubes, but you can only do so many cubes in under an hour blindfolded. The crazy thing about the 300 cubes is that the average execution time for each cube was 20 seconds each, which is wild because that's like an amazing blindfolded solve on his own, and then he did 300 of those. And to put that into perspective, by the way, for one 3x3 blindfolded solve, you have to memorize on average 20 letters total, but the letters are put into letter pairs. So for example, if you had A and T, you do art and remember that. And so that brings the number down to 10 pairs. But 20 letters, and then you times that by 300, that's 6,000 letters that he had to memorize individually and do all in a row.
My brain would
Or
probably
3,000
explode.
total letter pairs. It's insane.
I barely
how
know
he
the
does
ABCs, bro.
that. But anyways, so yeah, it's wild. So congrats.
Wait, why aren't there like
to-
the full alphabet? It's only 20 letters?
What?
Like you said, there's only 20 letters? Is it because
so
like...
look, this is how it works. So for edges, it's A, B, C, D. Well, I do mine a bit differently, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. It's that type of thing. And then for corners, it's the same A, B, C. So it's, you have to memorize 24 for edges and 24 for corners. So you just don't do Y and Z. But
yeah, that would be like...
Yeah, it's
annoying for.
It's insane. So, anyways, congrats to Graham and congrats to James. Sorry, we just had to overshadow your record a little bit. Anyways,
it was still very cool. I couldn't
it's
do
insane. And like honestly, I wouldn't know when to stop. I wouldn't know what was under an hour. Like I don't have a good sense of time. So like being able to successfully do that in under an hour is crazy. Okay, and then we have 5th in the world record 5. This isn't a national record or anything because of Yiheng Wang, but Xuanyi Geng got a 3x3 single of 3.54 seconds, which is absolutely insane. And I think actually he's like 8 years old.
Huh?
And he uses full ZB. The full ZB method, so it's like F2L and then ZBLS.
What's that?
It's like, I think it's like it's like solving the last pair while also setting up a ZBLL, and then you just do the ZBLL, and that's like literally like over 1,000 algorithms, I think. Well, ZBLL itself is like 500.
And
but
he knows every single one?
I think all of them. And Yiheng's been learning it too. And when Yiheng got his first like records and stuff, he wasn't color neutral. And now he's becoming color neutral.
I'm not really
and
color
learning
neutral.
ZB, which is absolutely insane.
Wasn't his average like 6? When he Yiheng Wang when he got the 347? Wasn't it like not close to it?
347? He was like, that was just the other day.
No, the 3.47 and 28. Or wait, no, it was the wrong person. Yisheng Du.
Yiheng tied the 3.47.
I mean
Yisheng Du's 3.47. It was his first sub 6 single.
Yeah.
And I think it was like an 8 average or something. He didn't even like win the competition.
He didn't?
No. But anyways, which means we now have 10 separate people with sub 4 singles. Which is actually insane. And we've got almost 20 with sub 4.1 singles. So it's crazy how close 3x3 times are getting now. Absolutely insane. So yeah, congrats to Xuanyi, and oh my gosh, I'm so scared because once Xuanyi and Yiheng get older, they're going to learn more alg sets, and just like their fingers, their dexterity skills will be better as they become like teenagers, and the world is going to end, bro. I saw a video.
Grandpa Cuber.
I saw a video where this guy, I think Antoine, actually, he did a video where he had Yiheng and Xuanyi, and he would give them 3x3 scrambles, and then they would have to inspect as much as they could and then close their eyes and do it. Xuanyi predicted like full F2L like almost every single time.
You were telling me about this.
That's
so cool.
That. So like, I think that eventually, like, Xuanyi and Yiheng will be able to do blindfolded solves with ZB/C5.
They'll be able to. So we finished up the podcast, but then we realized that for some reason it stopped.
So we're starting off where we ended.
We ended about Xuanyi with his 3x3 single of 3.54 seconds. And next up, let's talk about another 3x3 single, which is Ryan Pilot.
Pilot. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
World record 8, he got a 3.86 3x3 single.
Yeah, which is insane because now there's, I think, 10 people with sub 4 singles. And the funny part is in the video, did you watch that video? You remember what he said in the description? Like, because the reaction, he like had no reaction.
Oh, yeah, he was like some like stone cold no reaction.
Yeah, he was like light work, no reaction. And then he like said he knew he would get it eventually, so he didn't really care.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
But it's crazy. Well, like, me getting a 13.3 second, I'm like, because, like, that was an overall PB, but do you think that's an overall PB for him? No. So, like, no. So, like, still, it's pretty funny how, like, and him just,
he's just like,
bruh, could have done better.
Yeah.
That was a good
In
scramble.
the picture he took with the timer and the cube, you know, he was just like he barely smiled.
Just a pluh.
You could kind of see the smile, but like barely.
Bro needed to seem like a man.
For real. You want to talk about Yifeng Wang?
Alright, so, isn't it continental record?
Yeah.
For China, Yifeng Wang got a 14.06 3x3 blind single, which is actually crazy because you have to memorize a bunch of letters, like we said earlier. with the multi-blind single. In 14 seconds, you memorize like 20 letters or some crap, and then you solve it in 14 seconds. Like, I've gotten one sub 14 in comp for just a normal 3x3 single, and I've only gotten like 4 or 5 under 15 in general.
Right, like if just like a month ago, that would have been your overall PB.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, and I believe he has the YouTube world record too with like a 9-second solve.
Actually?
Yeah. You want to talk about FMC 2024 too, actually? That was pretty interesting.
FMC 2024. Was it just recently that they started doing multi-sig?
No, they've been doing that for a while.
They've been doing that for a while? Can you talk about it? I don't know much about FMC.
Okay.
I'll talk about the other stuff.
So, basically, there's this kind of type of FMC competition called multi-location, where it's basically like everyone is in different locations. Like, basically, I did a multi-location FMC. One of the locations was in Utah, one was in Colorado. So you would either sign up for the Utah one or Colorado one, and everyone would get the same scrambles, compete at the same time, and all of our stuff would go on to WCA Live. We were just in different states, which was really cool. And FMC 2024 takes it to the next level because it's like across 5 or 6 continents and like 100 locations. A massive competition in
multiple countries. Does it say anywhere on here?
If you go to scroll up. No, it doesn't say.
Wait, try to check it.
Anyways, it's crazy for sure.
Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Oceania, and South America.
Yeah, so 6. And which is insane, and that's like a ton, you know. And so it's all in like controlled universal time.
Yeah, it's at the same exact time.
So because if like they started at different times, then you'd be able to like text your friend in the US from China and be like,
and text them like the scramble.
This is the scramble, you know, this is the solution. So basically
in North America, isn't it North America? They started at
it wasn't entirely North America, but like in
a few
Utah,
places.
they started at around 1 a.m.
It's actually crazy.
Which is wild. Doing FMC at 1 a.m. would suck.
That would suck. Imagine doing like freaking multi-blind at 1 a.m.
Yeah,
that would suck.
But anyways, so Wang Chong-won, who's the current FMC average world record holder, won the comp with a 21 mean, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but he has the world record, which for 20.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah. I didn't say 20 though. But anyways,
you said the 21, but the 21's tied for third.
Yeah, he has a bunch of 21s actually. But so does Jaden McNeil. The 21, like so many people get 21.
Where is it?
So he has the world record unless Kalindu's 19.67 is determined to be real. Oh yeah. But it's very suspicious. We talked about that last episode. And he's under investigation right now. He actually wasn't allowed to compete in FMC 2024.
Oh, he wasn't?
Because of that. Because he was a delegate for that comp.
He was?
Yeah. Also? So he wouldn't have been.
How many delegates were there?
A ton.
Like a few people at like each location around. Oh
yeah. But like some locations there were only like 3 people too. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's insane.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you want to talk? Let's talk about the. Oh wait, we already. Yeah. You should talk about the Weilong V10.
Oh yeah, so we've talked about the Weilong V10 being released and whatnot, but I actually got a Weilong V10 last week, and it's amazing. It's my new favorite cube by far, ASMR.
Like for a few things, like a lot of things we've talked about every single podcast.
And this is one
like the FTO, the Weilong V10 we've talked about a lot, and then especially clock, which this is the first episode without clock.
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy.
But the Weilong V10 is great. All the versions are really good. This one is the spring version. I believe it's like $30.
Oh, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, clock. It's okay. It'll come back next week, I bet.
Hopefully.
But anyways, then let's see. So, okay, you want to talk about the Diancheng FTO? I know you've been a big fan of this.
Even though I don't know. Sorry, I found some clock stuff to talk about. The Diancheng FTO. Mm-hmm. So, we've talked about almost every episode about FTO and how there's Diancheng FTOs like being released, but Diancheng FTOs being heard of and being created.
And like
But they finally, the prototypes were sent out, and top solvers were like reviewing them. And our friend Junior, he got one of the Dianxing FTOs, and he was like talking about it.
Yeah, and he had a YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel, Megaminx Cuber, and he did like a live stream with it that we watched. But
there are some bad things people were annoyed about, especially like popping. For Junior, it popped like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and I think what I've heard is because a lot of people say it pops, a lot of people say it hasn't popped at all. So I think it just like the rougher turning styles causes it to pop more. But overall, I've heard it's just way better than the landline.
Yeah, and the corner cutting is better, but it's not very good.
Amazing. And some people like Junior have a Rex TL landline and Dianxing, so he compared them.
Oh yeah.
I think so far all the people with a Rex TL have said that the Dianxing is better.
He said like we were on it, and he was like, wait a minute. Turns the Rex TL, Dianxing. Holy crap, man! That's so much better.
It's interesting, for sure. Don't quote us on that, though. I don't remember exactly what
I remember that. He was like, holy crap.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, it's very cool that the Dianxing FTO is doing well. Aren't you trying to stock the Dianxing FTO?
I really want to.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. Nice. You need to learn FTO.
Sure.
We got to teach him. He has one right here, and he's been fiddling with it, but he hasn't actually learned it. Spin it.
Oh, yeah, let's go this way. Oh, I know that's way longer, but...
It's not. They're the same length.
Are they? Oh, that looks cool. I feel like it's...
He's mesmerized by the octahedron. It's cool for sure. It's a really cool puzzle. Hopefully that gets added to the WCA.
And at Rocky Mountain Championships, they're holding FTO.
Yeah, that's true. You're going to be able to compete in it if you learn it.
No, I want to learn it. It's in I want to learn it, but I don't really want to learn it on this.
Yeah.
Wait, would they be able to use the prototypes in comp?
Yes, but I don't think... Actually, there's 2 people going to the competition who have the prototypes already.
Are they able to use it?
Yeah.
They're going to win.
I mean, the people
Can you use Rexios?
Yes. The thing is, the people who are getting the prototypes already have to be fast because they, people had to submit, to qualify for getting...
Did you submit?
I did. I didn't get it. But, yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It doesn't show it right there, but...
No, I know. But
it's in
right
events.
Here. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's on the last day, I think.
But, yeah, so that'll be fun.
I want to watch FTO for sure. I really want to watch it.
FTO is pretty cool to watch and to solve. It's just a very interesting puzzle in general. And now with Dianxing having their FTO and Diane releasing theirs, I think that it's inevitable that the WCA, that the WCA makes FTO an official event.
Yeah.
I think between the Dianxing and Diane, it's too early to tell because we don't know much about the Diane yet. I think that the Diane is probably going to be better. I have made
because then they could fix the mistakes of the Dianxing.
And I believe Diane's a bigger company too. But yeah, that's true. The Dianxing is going to come out before, and so they can look at it and kind of
and they're we got to fix corner cutting,
right?
Fix popping.
So yeah, maybe the Diane will be an upgrade. We'll see. We'll see if they're similar or if one's worse or not.
Yeah.
But
imagine GAN making an FTO.
That'd be wild. I bet it'll happen eventually. $80 FTO.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about the clock stuff now?
Oh yeah.
So we're
not ending clock.
We like to highlight smaller country national records because a lot of people don't know about them, but we like to see smaller countries getting faster and faster.
Let's go with this one right here. Mozambique. Ernilo Mola got a national record clock single of 10.02. And then Finland, Leo Alanen got also a national record for clock single or clock average of 4.06. That's crazy. Mozambique being a very small country or a way smaller compared to Finland.
Yeah.
Clock single of 10, but then Finland getting an average of 4.
Yeah.
And then there's also another average in Switzerland.
Is there?
Florin Koenig got a clock average of 4.31. Mm-hmm. And then, Mozambique, the same Arnelio Mola got an average of 12.96.
That's awesome. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about all we have to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm not a never-ending clock. We'll find something.
We'll find something. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching Twist and Talk, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.